Hello everybody. How are you guys doing today? You guys should go check out my other YouTube channel. I just dropped some new videos on there recently. And also this weekend I will be in the DC, Baltimore area. I'm looking forward to it. It's been a very long time since I've been in that area, so I'm excited and I'll be on camera and all that. So looking forward to all that. But 2 days ago on the 25th, they had, according to the CIA, the news, according to them, her funeral was a couple of days back, and she was cremated right before that. And, guys, I really would like to think that they did an autopsy beforehand. I really hope so. I mean, her dad outright said he believed it was not a suicide. That was her father. Now, none of us know what their relationship is. So, there's no need to point fingers or say if he would know or wouldn't know. At the end of the day, that's her dad. He would know more than the general public would. And the general public definitely is thinking there's something weird going on. And he outright said it. So anyways, all these news articles, right? They keep saying the same thing over and over. You know, they kind of rehash it a little bit. Kind of take little, not huge jabs at her. They're a little bit more respectful than usual. The jabs are kind of more subtle. But it's not like, they don't really tell us anything. And you know what else is odd? That in the last 3 or 4 weeks, there's not been one article about any of this. That's another thing that I find very odd. I mean, there's so much. I mean, like, where to even begin? Where to even begin about what is odd about all of this? Between the bus accident beforehand, you know, I mean, I know that, the tweet about her having 4 days to live, that was cleared up somewhat. That was all cleared up because it wasn't the bus accident that caused it, which was what everyone was speculating. It was when she went to the hospital and found out because of the bus accident. Like, she found a pre-existing condition that needed to be addressed. And so my whole big question was, when she did die and they didn't know how she died, why would they just presume suicide versus, like, what's, like, just so much where to begin, like, because we still don't really know how she killed her. We still don't know. The police, look, it says the police prepare report on her death as they're burying her and having her funeral service. It's like, what do you mean prepare her report? She's long been dead by now. Like, what do you mean? That should have been prepared. Of course, I don't know how they do it in Australia, but, like, when you're filing, like, reports and stuff like that, it should be relatively timely, I would think, because memory changes. I mean, like, what the heck is going on? I mean, do we get it now? Hopefully more and more people are starting to get it now. That, like, what Allie's been trying to say this whole time, trying to warn us this whole time. Speaking of which, I haven't heard from, like, you know, seen her on in a while. I hope she's doing okay wherever she's at. And I totally understand why she would want to stay low right now. I mean, I totally get it. But, you know, I hope she's doing well wherever she's at. But anyways, back to Virginia. I did read an article, and I think I mentioned this in another video, that, what's her name? Gretchen Wieners and Regina George. What's their names? Victoria Harvey and Rena, I think. Yeah, Rena O. The lawsuit is apparently going to continue just on Virginia's estate now that Virginia is no longer here. So, Regina George and Gretchen Wieners, that's what I'm going to call them, actually, like, if it's true, I mean, who knows? You know how the media is, but if it is true, man, I'm going to try to keep my eye on that and see what becomes of it. Because it's like, surely, even if for the sake of your own public image, you wouldn't go through with that. But who knows? I mean, who knows? I mean, I don't know how you could pursue a lawsuit with someone who's no longer here. But they pursued it, and I did cover this in my last video. They pursued it when this is another weird thing, okay? The bus accident, right? This whole weird bus accident. She was due in court like the day after or the day before. I'd have to double check. But like, yeah. So, but like, she was due in court the day after she got the bus. Yeah. She was due in court the day after because the court date was like April 8th. The bus accident was April 7th. So then they went to court. And now there's a lot of confusion. A lot of people say that Rena O won the lawsuit because she wasn't there. But that's not necessarily true. She didn't win. You see, okay. Here's what happens, right? Rena sues Virginia for the Instagram tweets, right? Well, Virginia, when they go to court, she files for it to be dismissed under the statute that victims aren't to be held accountable for things that they do when they're being victimized, which totally makes sense. Because, they're, especially under that kind of in sex trafficking, it's like a special circumstance. It's mental slavery. So, anyways, the regular judge agrees. Like, you're right. We're gonna just drop it all here, and they dismiss it. Well, Rena appeals it. She's like, no. She goes to the next court up and appeals it. Well, and that court says, well, wait a minute. That statute only applies in a criminal case. Someone can still sue you for things that you've done, regardless. So, they ordered that to continue. Well, the day, I think they were going to hear to either Virginia, I think she was filing to dismiss it again, or something or the other. This was the court date that she wasn't there. So, but the judge went ahead and decided, yes, this case can go ahead and proceed. This all happened the day after she got hit by the bus. The court in New York didn't care that she was in a hospital in Australia, finding out she's got these pre-existing conditions and all of that. In New York City, they didn't care. They decided to proceed. I mean, not that day, but like they scheduled it for court. And then it was like the day after, Victoria Harvey is sending all these tweets, these nasty tweets about karma and all this and that, and she was probably sitting right there with Rena in court. I don't know if she was or not. I wasn't there. This is all allegedly I'm speculating here. This is all my opinion. But yeah, it's just odd. The timing of all this stuff is weird and crazy, and I don't know why the media isn't, or the quote journalists aren't journaling and like putting all these pieces together. It's like, no wonder people go to YouTube now. It's because you guys suck at your job. No offense. Oh gosh. No, and I love good journalism. I love good journalism. I really do. It's just sad that like, when you really start to see like all the areas like this that the deep state's infiltrated, and they've probably infiltrated that the absolute most with like narratives, and like that's all controlled. It's all controlled, and it's becoming more and more apparent every day because they copy and paste. None of them are original. You read one, you've read them all. They all word them a little differently, but they're all saying the same thing. It's like that one TikTok that went viral of all those senators saying the exact same thing, verbatim. Like in the same beat, too. It was weird. But, like, here's the thing. I'm not trying to offend anybody who's from the UK or anybody who's, like, a monarchist. Everyone has a right to believe what they want to believe. I'm 100% American. I don't believe in none of that, those bloodlines. But I respect people. I can have respect for someone who does. I mean, we all have a right to have our opinion. But I'm specifically talking about the royal family as people. You know, I'm trying to think of how to word it. But in my personal opinion, just my opinion, I kind of feel like that they haven't really even the monarchists in their country any service at all by doing this. If anything, they've kind of confirmed what history has shown us already about these kinds of things with these families when you prop them up so much. And if you think about something in this day and age, it's like it's with all the media and all that attention, it's almost like it's celebrity status. Like it's almost like, I guess, like the royal family. I'm assuming in the UK is kind of like, what? Who's the royal celebrity here? Beyonce or something? I don't know. One of them. So I mean, but it still has nothing to do with blood at the end of the day. I mean, Beyonce, yeah, she might be a deep state puppet, no doubt, no doubt. But like, I don't know. I don't know. I guess there really is no difference. Other than the bloodline. I don't know. Maybe there is no difference at all. Because who knows? Beyonce, might be descended from royalty too. I mean, I read an article once that most of Hollywood was related to the royal family. But I mean, who knows? You know how they like to prop them up. And so, who knows? But, okay, if it is about blood then, why is it that Prince Harry, no, I don't think he's perfect or innocent by any means, but why does he constantly, he had to, he's, banned from his country. Well, not, banned, but, he doesn't even get the basic things that, all the others get, including Prince Andrew gets. He still gets. I mean, for crap's sakes, he lives in the Royal Lodge, the same place he lived before, during, and since he was harming kids with Epstein. Allegedly. Allegedly. So, I mean, what has he got? What punishment has he gotten other than the fact that, okay, so they took him of his royal duties. Okay, I get it. So now he just gets to stay home all day and just, watch TV or do whatever, go on social media and just harass people, and just get paid to do it. Please, acting like you've punished him. Stop. You've just given him an even more free ride than he had before. Now he doesn't even have to show up. Who wouldn't want to be in his position? I mean, seriously, think about it. He has it better than all of them. He gets the house. He still gets to dress up in his royal garb. And, but he gets to stay home all day. And do what he wants to do. God forbid. So, I don't... And I'm still trying to figure out what did Harry do that got him that? What was Harry's crime? Seriously, what was his crime that he gets what he's got? Other than being an unlikable person and being a spoiled brat. Well, what's his crime though? What has he actually done wrong? And yet Prince Andrew still gets it all? I don't... Do you see what kind of family this is? The most dysfunctional family, dysfunctional families shake their head at this kind of thing. Like, it's weird. I mean, look at this. Here's one example. Sarah Ferguson is all about the woo-woo from telling us that the Queen talks to her through her corgis to her string of spiritual advisors. Are you guys reading this? They've been pushing this for the last 3 weeks. This little dumb story that Fergie is communicating with the Queen through the dogs. And they're not even doing it in a disparaging way. Can you, imagine if Meghan, which I know they would never give Meghan or Harry their dogs, but, what if they had tried, it's come on. You're kidding me? Are you kidding me? How is she getting away with this and not being absolutely chastised by the media? No, the media has been propping this story up and pushing it out. It's weird. It's really weird, guys. Of all the media stories and distractions to push, this is the one that they're gonna die on. That Fergie can. Oh my God. I mean, God, it. She talks to the Queen through the corgis. And listen, from the outside looking in just my opinion, could it be just the fact that the dogs that were so far up the Queen's butt that they just kind of act like her? Could that be it? I mean, they have been around the Queen their whole lives. Oh, but no, Fergie's the special one, though. She's the special one. Which begs the question. They've also been, pushing this, media headline and stuff. That Fergie is officially back in the fold. And this and that and the other. And what does that tell you? Well, it kind of tells me, well, if she's back in the fold by association with Andrew, then that, therefore, Andrew was never out of the fold to begin with. He never left the fold. Because why would she be in the fold if she was excluded from the fold previously? You see what I'm saying? It's not adding up. Their narratives here that they push. They're really conflicting. And inconsistent. And they've always been that way. I'm just trying to point it out. I mean, we can go back through. I've been thinking about doing that for a long time. Just going back through, the archives and, comparing and contrasting certain stories to the others. Because there's this little formula, right? And Alex Collier is the one who shared it on his channel. And he is so right. It's if you just take whatever they say in the media, right? And just make it the opposite, that's probably the truth. You know what I mean? If you believe the opposite of what they say, that's going to be closer to the truth. And he's been right so far. I mean, he has. Oh, precious little baby. Which daughter's that? Crap, I don't see. It's either Eugenie or Beatrice. I'm not sure, but precious little baby. May the angels be with that baby. But yeah, anyway, it's weird, the narratives that they push for this woman. It's yeah. And I'm not trying to encourage anybody to make fun of anybody. Yeah, or nor am I insinuating that she's not talking to the Queen. She very well could be. That really wasn't my point. My point is that they're so quick to make fun of everybody. I'm just curious, why aren't, it's very interesting who they choose to make fun of. And it's very interesting that a pedophile gets to keep a royal lodge, a royal residence at all. And Harry, who, what was his crime again? Having a wife they don't like? Or, I mean, for real, what was his crime at the end of the day? What did he do wrong? Did he do something illegal? Did he hurt somebody? What did he do? I have yet to see that. Because he said something bad about his family? Now, they probably deserve it. I mean, Lord knows they let the media say all the bad stuff they want about him, and they still cuddle up to him. So what? That can't be it. They don't care about that. So, I mean, I'm not a UK citizen, so it's really not my place to pick on him, I guess. But I'm still gonna pick on him. And anyways, it was kind of building into my next video, because Andrew and the beloved king, they were not only just friends with Epstein, they were also friends with Jimmy Savile. And that's something that everyone likes to, they kind of dance around. And I watched a Netflix documentary on Jimmy Savile. And although it was kind of weird, I couldn't tell if they were trying to... I couldn't really tell what they were trying to do. You always got to be wary of these documentaries. But I did get a couple interesting tidbits from it that I think are very interesting. And I'm going to talk about that in my next video. Hopefully I'll get to have time to do it before the trip this weekend. I'll do my best. But anyways, stay tuned.